Who is the devil? Or is it a group of people?
I think it's more than, I think he's in all shapes and sizes. I think he's in all shapes and sizes over there. I one time thought that the Lord was like my do-boy. And not really necessarily a do-boy, because I don't feel like I ever tried to use him like that. But I shared with the audience my loss prior to Nayari. And in that time of my life, I was wondering why my prayers weren't answered. Like, you know, so like, and then I was very angry and I lost faith, and it took me a while to gain it back.
Hey, y'all, welcome back to Through with a Splash of Tea, a podcast where conversation is key. I'm your host, Cass.
And I'm T.
And let's get right into it. So today's conversation topic is going to be a little bit different. Run the clip.
I have my issues with Jesus. There's a lot of stuff I went through that I prayed and I didn't see Jesus show up.
Here's the genius of the devil. He knew that if he could convince you to start thinking like God is your do-boy and he's here to do everything for you, that God wouldn't listen, because God says, my ways are not your ways, my thoughts are not your thoughts. He's not going to submit to you. So every time you ask him to do something that's out of his will, you're going to meet rejection and disappointment. And so inevitably, your heart is going to turn cold and you're going to start developing resentment towards the God who created you in his image and in his likeness. Now I'm mad at God because I didn't get that promotion. I don't like God because I ain't get that job or that car, that house, that husband, that wife, that this, that, whatever you want to call it, name it, claim it. God ain't doing it because his aim isn't to give you anything outside of his will. His aim is to perfect your character in the midst of suffering. That is the agenda of Almighty God. He's trying to conform you into the image of his son.
Hey, you like that? You agree? Or you do disagree? So the world would like to know.
I don't know any better yet.
I knew nothing. Just yet. A little bit of things. Okay, so that was a clip that we found on Instagram. If the beginning did sound like Kanye West to those listening and not watching, you are correct. It was him. I think the second part was a pastor. I'll probably figure that out.
Yeah, it's giving sermon.
Yeah. That was reacting to, or I don't know if it was an actual reaction, but anyways, it was coupled with the Kanye clip because it made sense. T, what are your thoughts?
I agree with the pastor. I feel like once upon a time I probably was Kanye, you know? But then like once you really do understand the Bible a little more, I think then you understand that like God isn't a genie. It's not like, oh, let me pray for this, a wish for this, and poof, he's gonna make it happen. That's not how it goes. You also have to like he said, you don't submit. God doesn't submit to you. No, we have to submit our lives to him, and then and live in, like, walk by faith and follow his path that he created for us. And I mean, yeah, it's hard to not sin and stuff like that, but like, you have to be like a righteous person. And then I feel like, I don't know, better things happen to you, I guess. Like, if God didn't want you to have that, it's not like, oh, because I prayed for it, I should get it. It's like, what if that in the long run, that's not what would make you happy, or that's not like the best path for you.
Right.
I feel like that's what people don't understand.
And it's hard, but it's hard to think that in the moment, because if you wanted something really, really bad, right?
Yes.
And then a lot of the times when you want something, you already like envisioned the future with it. So it's like, even with dudes, sometimes you'll envision your future when you like recently just met this guy. You've only known him for a week, but you're planning your wedding. And we'll do that with jobs. We'll do that with opportunities a lot of the time. So it's hard to when that opportunity, when that door is shut. And even if you do know that, like, okay, God always steers me, like, you know, I gotta have faith. But it's hard to have that faith because you're like, damn, I had this all figured out.
Yeah, like I thought like this was the best.
Yeah.
Or this is like what I really wanted.
Yeah.
But sometimes he's here to humble you and tell you like, nah, that's not it. Is that right?
This ain't what you need. Now, I already just woke up from a nap, ladies and gentlemen. So she's up and ready to go. Okay, sidebar real quick. She has 2 teeth coming in and just nothing. Nothing?
God, I'm sorry. She has 2 teeth.
Nothing.
Like, pretty much there.
I always ask about Nayari's teeth, and we've been waiting for a while, and now I see her today, and there's 2 very distinctive teeth at the bottom of her. Like, what? Look into this camera so they can see your teeth.
They're not going to see her teeth. You're going to blur her out.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, y'all don't even know what baby girl looks like. My apologies. But yeah, back to God. It's like we're just human. So like sometimes we do feel entitled. Like I worked hard for this.
I don't think God is upset like, oh, here she go again.
Trying to demand.
She go again praying for this dang on thing that I don't want her to have.
Trying to be better.
Yeah, but he's just like, that's why he sacrificed. Well, his son sacrificed his life for.
No, he sacrificed his son.
Oh, he sacrificed his son.
God told him to do that, right? Or told him that he was going to do that.
Well, see, like God, God did tell,
Yeah, God told Jesus, like,
but Jesus was
down.
Yeah, he was.
But all right.
They both made a easy fight because I guess he could have said no.
Yeah, right.
Jesus making a mockery of religion, y'all.
Jesus is like, nah, I'm cool with it. Like, I don't want to. That sounds like a lot, honestly.
Yeah, like,
and they don't even sound that great.
Yeah, like, I don't know. These people, I don't know if they're going to get it right.
They don't even sound like they deserve a second shot if we're thinking about it.
Like, I don't know.
It was one rule in the garden, no fruit, and it was just so easy for her to eat that.
Apple, like, I just feel like just off with them.
We're done. We can start over. No, that's terrible.
I know. Disclaimer.
Yeah.
We're not, if you believe, you have to believe, you can believe in whatever you believe in, whatever higher power, whatever you call this higher power, that is up to you. We're not trying to, convert you into, I don't know, Christianity or Catholicism or baptism. We're not trying to convert you into anything.
Any ism.
I think just in general, though, if you do believe in a higher power, I think the same rules apply. Like you can't just, hey, I'm praying to this higher power and they should just obey.
Yeah, because I prayed hard enough or because I did this, they like, it's not like we're not in charge. And I don't think we realize this, but we don't really want to be in charge. Nobody knows what they're doing on this floating rock.
Yeah.
And as you get older, you start to realize that like nobody really, like there'll be some wise people that learn along the way, but nobody really knows what's going on. Yeah. So it's like, we shouldn't be in charge. It just doesn't make sense. You would have let a baby rule. Nayari, do you want to be the president? Well, I mean, you wouldn't be too far from, let me not get into political.
Yo, not laughing. She thinks it's funny.
You like that one? You like that one? You don't even know much about him yet.
You'll learn about him in your history, but spare all.
Oh, yeah. What class is she?
Remember we figured that out. It was like class of 2040 something.
That doesn't sound that far. 2040? Because we're in 2020. That's only 20 years. Do not drool on it.
2040.
All you want to do is drool on things.
I think it's 2041.
Yeah, it's not that bad. We're in 2025.
We are class of 2012.
Okay, well, why are we going back in time? Like, we should go from right now.
That's still crazy. Like, I see that TikTok. We're getting off topic, but I see that TikTok where the guy was like, all the babies born in 2025, like, you missed everything. Like,
you missing more to come. Like, what?
He's coming at the babies real hard. Like, I feel like Jack said this to me. He was like, dumb babies. And well, not too much on my baby. She was born 2024, but like, not too much on her.
Not too much on the babes. That's how you feel? Stand up for yourself. Is this going to be moist?
No, Sage, just a burp. I burped.
I never know if there's going to be liquid that comes with it.
She crawls too.
I don't even know. Is this the same baby?
She's a grown baby.
Dang. Not her about to be 10 years old. Wow. Can you do my taxes? You're telling me no. She's crawling. She's talking. She's teething. She's everything.
She's talking.
I mean, damn near.
She babbles. She babbles a lot too at that. But I think what he was saying with this preacher, pastor preacher man? Yeah, what he was saying,
pastor preacher man,
is like, that's what the devil wants. Like, yeah, for you to turn your back to God.
Let's talk about the devil a little bit. He will come in everything
and anything
that you've ever desired.
like anything, and he'd be ready, like
Ready for it.
her mind a little doubtful.
All right, I have a question. Is Hollywood hell?
Yeah.
I know that was so random for you guys, but I literally had this conversation with my coworker the other day, and I think the answer is yes, and my heart just can't take it.
We've talked about this before, though.
I know, but like, is it?
Yeah, it might be.
Okay, so who is the devil? Or is it a group of people?
I think it's more than, I think he's in all shapes and sizes over there. I think he's in all shapes and sizes over there. Nugs, don't push my mic, okay?
Stand your ground, girl. I want Nugs to be in self-defense. What is this face?
The scrunch face?
Yeah.
She loves it. She's like, all day.
Oh my gosh.
She babbles.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously saying da da da. And Karan be like, yes. And I'm like, she don't even know she's calling you for real. Like in my head, I'm just like, and then when she said she was saying mama, but she was like crying mama, like mama. Like when I wasn't there. She says baba now when I tell her to say mama. It's crazy. But Karan was like, he recorded a video for me when I wasn't home and she was doing that. And he was like, he played it for me. He was like, yeah, hurting Dada's feelings. And I'm just like, that she said that. Don't be like, yeah, hurting mama's feelings. Like, why is it hurting your feelings? She don't even know.
She don't know what's going on.
Really don't. But, yeah, that was off topic again. Oh, this episode's going to be off topic, y'all. Here you go. We're all over the place. Hollywood is hell.
Okay, so we started with the devil. We spoke, no, we did not. We started with God. We spoke a little bit about that and how we sometimes will demand things that is not in our place to do. And then
Hollywood is hell.
Hollywood, now we're talking a little bit about the devil.
You're asking about who's the... I think it's Rick Owens' wife.
Girl, oh my goodness. Well, no, God's protecting this whole podcast, so she can't even get us. I was going to say, don't have her put a hex on us.
Can't nobody put them
No, they won't work. That's one thing to know. If God is covering you, then the devil can't get to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's one of them.
I hope it's not a group of people. I think you're right. I think it is a group of people. I hope it's not because I feel like that'll be so hard to dismantle if it is a group. But I want it to be like one person that's ruling all the madness in Hollywood and us to just take him down.
Who is it? Who's at the top?
I don't know.
I think it's people that we don't even see, girl.
Okay, yeah, we have to find them.
I'm like, who? How I'm gonna go? How I'm gonna find them?
We're gonna fly
to LA.
Yeah, I think this is. Are we voyaging like to new territory?
No, but no. But like, I just want to understand what your mission is. Like, what do you think we're about?
We're going to fly to LA. We're going to. Well, no, we have to do the research here. We're going to do the research in Boston. We're going to figure out who runs all the madness in Hollywood. We're going to fly to LA.
You think we're going to figure it out?
Why don't you have faith?
I just feel like
faith the size of a mustard seed is what the Bible said.
I know.
And I know you've seen how small the mustard seed is. So you don't even have that much faith?
None with the mustard seed. I feel like that's where my faith ends at that size.
Okay, that's all you need.
Doesn't even grow. I don't think it's gonna grow. Like, we're just gonna be out there and just look at someone. Where do we go, Cat? Just Dumb and Dumber. Just is thinking that we can save the world.
Yeah, because you're being so loud. She didn't appreciate it. Her ears are probably on fire.
She's doing the face at Eddie. That's her favorite face.
Yeah.
For everything now.
You can't refer to the face because they can't see the face.
It's a scrunch face. It's like, I feel like all babies do it. And I'm not going to do it in the camera. It's not as cute as I think. But I'm going to just make the sound. They be like that. You see? As soon as I do it, she does it. It's the scrunch. All babies do it once and
scrunch up their nose.
Yeah. That's what she loves to do.
Like a new discussion.
And she like puckers her lips a little bit.
She loves that.
Say mama.
She's like, I don't know how to say that. You've been lying to people for weeks.
She does.
You've been lying to people for weeks about this.
Say mama. Nope. Okay.
Good talk.
Yeah. Water bottle got your attention. That's fine. Don't scream. That's all.
So, okay, we can't go to LA and find the devil. because you're not down. So I'll find somebody else.
Just listen to the sentence. We can't go to LA to find the devil. What?
You have to make it sound so much worse. So much worse.
I literally just reiterated exactly what you said. You can't go to LA to find the devil.
But he does come in everything that we want.
Yep.
Which makes it kind of hard to like, I don't know about for you, but for me, sometimes it makes it hard to like determine whether like a bad decision is really a bad decision. Or if like a good decision is really a good decision, or if it just seems like a good decision, you know?
Or seems bad.
Or seems bad. So but I guess that's the whole name of the game, right? If it was easy, then yeah, life wouldn't be the journey that it is.
I guess. I back to the video. I do I understand what's being said. I understand. I see both sides, but I one time thought that the Lord was like my do boy. And not really necessarily a do boy, because I don't feel like I ever tried to use him like that. But I've shared with the audience my loss prior to Nayari. And in that time of my life, I was wondering why my prayers weren't answered. Like, you know, so like, and then I was very angry, and I lost faith, and it took me a while to gain it back. I think certain things happen to people because that's just the way, like, God saw our lives for us. And even though even if you never get the answer as to like why it happened or why you experienced that, like there is one somewhere with him. I just want him to just like, you know, call me one day and just tell me. Or like at the end, like, you know, when all's over and my time here is done, and I get up to them pearly gates, because I'm going to heaven.
Mm-hmm. When you get to the gates, I'll be waiting for you there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna ask him. Like, is that a sin?
To ask God a question?
I'm gonna ask him why he did that to me.
Don't ask him like that.
Not like that. I'm like, Lord,
why was that a part of my journey?
Yeah. Like, why? Like, what made, like, why did I endure such hurt? Like, why? Like, everlasting pain. Like, for why?
But we've had this conversation, at least on the surface, I feel, about why you think that was part of your path, or why you believe.
Yes, but like, is that really what it is? Like, I need him more. I need him to tell me. I just need to know, you know?
Just need to know. I think that's fair.
She's gonna want to walk across. She'd be mad excited to take little baby steps.
You're doing great. Keep going.
Come on.
Mary's walking across the table, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, we just do whatever.
This episode is definitely just
very much whatever.
Yeah.
Very much everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, what else can we throw in there? You got a good 10 minutes left.
I love it. No,
I went to church the other day, on Sunday that just passed, and the sermon was about baptism and how like God is ready to forgive you for your sins, like, but you have to repent and say, like, moving forward, that you're going to, you know, do your best and give yourself to the Lord. So he was talking about, Pastor Sean was talking about how being baptized, like, should be like your decision when you're ready to take that step. And he's like, yeah, like, he's like, I'm not shaming anyone who baptizes babies, but he's like, that decision was based off the baby's parents' faith and what they wanted their child to do, but not the child. Like, the child doesn't know, now that I'm baptized, oh, wait, let me, walk this line.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Oh my gosh. So then it just made me think like, okay, I want to be baptized again as an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought the baby baptism was to make sure that like God is covering your baby. Isn't that what the idea is?
I feel like that's what the Haitians made it.
So what is it really?
It's a baptism.
Like a real baptism?
That's what a baptism is. There's no fake ones.
Oh my goodness. So you're not supposed to baptize your babies.
No, it's not necessarily you're not supposed to. I still want to because in my head, it's what you just said. Like, I want to cover her and shield her from all evil and things in the world. And then, but when she's older, I also want to encourage her, like, you know, because I want to stay in the church and raise her in the church. So I want to encourage her, like, you know, okay, do you feel like,
Yeah.
you know,
Like you're ready for this?
Yeah. Girl, you look at all these cords on the floor. Otherwise, you would have been gone on the floor. Every time that laughs, you just, I need the mic. Okay, now we're going to get her own mic. I'm going to get her one. A baby leg? Yeah, put it right here.
Oh my God.
So she could. Yes, I learned that.
I love that. I like that more pastors now are encouraging their fellowship or whatever to take their time and to wait till they're ready
Yeah.
to get baptized.
Yeah.
Versus pushing people to do so. Because even if with the idea that if I push somebody to get baptized, they will then walk in alignment with God because they know that they're baptized. Even if like, because that idea has like positivity in its root, but it doesn't really make sense. I'm going to have you do this baptism and then you're going to walk aligned with God versus walking aligned first and then choosing when you're ready. Like you can't force that. Like that's a relationship you can't force.
And that's why like he was like, you know, when you're ready, if you feel like you're ready, but if you don't feel like you're ready, then don't make this decision, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. That makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. It's tough having a moral compass though, because sometimes I be thinking like, if I didn't have a moral compass and I didn't love God as much as I do,
God-fearing woman.
and if I wasn't a God-fearing woman, listen here, man.
It would be up for y'all. Up, stuck, and over.
Some things would definitely be different in my life. But no, I feel like if you walk aligned, then it'll take longer, but in the future, you'll actually be like truly happy.
Yeah. I feel like some people act like they walk aligned and they are
Demons to the core.
like, oh, you think because you go to church that you're better? You are a nasty person. You are a rotten apple.
A rotten human. One of my biggest icks is like, not even just going to church, because at least you're there in like some sort of way digesting the sermon, but like people that like will constantly post on socials about like God and about like being in church and about like pray, like different things, scriptures. And I'm just like, I know you in real life. Like I know the way that you actually walk through this world. And it's like not aligned with that at all. That's what grinds my gears.
Yeah, because you're being fake.
Yeah. It's like, just be who you are. Like, mad of us are heathens out here. Like, hello.
Mad at them are heathens out here. You said us, so I'm not part of. I'm just saying.
You're not part of the club?
No.
Yeah,
not
no.
me.
Okay. I guess I'm not part of the club either. Only on the weekend.
Yeah, and you can be a faithful person and spiritual and not go to church. Like I don't think church makes you like I go when I can, you know, but I do like make like it's in my intentions to go. I make the effort to go.
Yo.
But like, you know, like you can do whatever works for you, but if you're a faithful person and you walk a line and, you know, you read your Bible if that's what you want to do, or you try to just educate yourself on stuff and how to lead like a life where God is very much involved, then that's what you do. Like, you know?
Yeah, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Don't let the rules make you like not know what to do, so do nothing. Forget the rules, bro. Just do whatever you think that you need to do in order to get you closer to what you believe in and walk aligned with that, and just try not to hurt nobody. Because I know sometimes when you walk out in these streets, you want to punch people in the face. Just don't punch nobody in the face, and you'll be fine.
It's really easy, I think. All right, T, close out with what do you want to tell these people about making God your do boy? Don't do that. That's not what he is. You're not Aladdin with a genie in a bottle.
I'm a genie in a bottle.
That's not what he is. And just, don't do that. And sometimes our prayers aren't answered because they weren't meant to be. So just remember that, even though it can be a tough pill to swallow in the moment, in the long run, you'll be all right.
A closed door is just redirection, and redirection is good.
Yes.
And that's how we have to think about it.
And I understand that it can be very hurtful sometimes, some situations, like you not getting a job is like kind of a smaller, unless you are unemployed. But like certain things are like smaller situations versus like big things like losing someone or going homeless, like big tragic events, like real life just tragic things. Keep your faith, like I lost it, but I got it back and I'm thankful that I did. And that's all that really matters. Nugsy's giving her closing.
Say bye.
Go ahead.
Say bye.
She's gonna wave.
Oh my gosh. Well, that works too. All right, that was beautiful. Let's close this out. Thank you for watching if you watched. Thank you for listening if you listened. You can catch Through with a Splash of Tea every Wednesday and Thursday on all streaming platforms, including YouTube. Bye now. Woo, bye.